Lori, Cortana, Azo, come over here. We need help.
Is it free movement?
Yep, free movement.
Okay, Dezo's gonna rush over.
Do you drop all your spells?
I stated mine
Yes.
earlier, yes.
Okay.
I'm keeping my
then-
aura up so that way those that are still within the area that needs to heal can heal.
And I just realized I am going to change back.
How is that? How is this even possible? How did she even survive?
Yep.
Hey, where are y'all going?
Okay. You touched to heal this girl? Okay.
Yep.
As you touch to heal her, you turn this girl around and you see her open her eyes and you see this.
Oh.
Oh!
She's
She is branded.
Out of
Yep.
character, we got another cinnamon roll.
I think Quinn has some competition.
Oh, Mark. Hey, look. She has a mark. Like the rest of us.
Are you okay?
You see her still in tears as she says, "Why? What?"
Dezo's gonna hug the little girl.
Same with Quinn.
I would, out of character, I would say hugging a flat out traumatized person wouldn't really be the best option. It would
really
be best to
isn't.
just calm them down instead of just flat out hugging them, because then they'll
Look.
react in a negative manner.
Listen, just it's okay. You're safe now. You remember the last thing you saw. If it's hard, if you don't want to remember,
Yep.
we can save that for later.
Yep, Dezo, you can actually feel her trying to get out of your grasp.
Azo, take it easy. She's been through a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's gonna release the girl, but like try to soothe her and that.
Yep, and she backs away from you a lot, going, Why did you kill my friends?
What?
They were attacking the town. Why would you call them your friends?
They weren't attacking, they were protecting. They were helping me. And you killed them.
Hmm.
I don't understand. We were told that people were searching for something.
Yes, they were searching to help me. Wait. I remember you. You guys killed Razzie.
Oh no!
You mean
Agreed.
the dryad to the in the Elmore Woods?
Sound. I think you're thinking what I'm thinking. I'm gonna whisper it to you real quick.
No need to whisper it, because I'll just say it out loud. She means razor.
Yep.
Oh. By any chance, are you referring to Razor?
I always call him Razzie. Sounds cuter that way.
To be fair, though, he hurt a lot of people. And he attacked us 3 times.
He said he was playing with you guys. You hurt him.
Playing with
That is a load of crap.
Listen to me, your brother. He's not the same. He's not the same as what you may remember him. He was.
He's not my
very
brother.
bad things.
What are you talking about? He's not my brother.
No,
Wait, that means he was your father.
Ooh. Out of
No.
character, why does this remind me of what happened in Welcome to the Show with the succubi.
Not really, but let's continue with the narration so we can get more details. And Wicked, the question, yay or nay for the mass roll.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'll just flat out roll the mass roll.
Yeah. And you see this little girl shakes her head. He's not my father either. He was my friend and teammate. And you killed him!
He attacked us.
3 times.
and he also kept
not
hostages.
what you think.
Your friend is not what he seems.
Is he? Or are you not who you say you are? You're marked like us. So, why aren't you helping us? Bring back
Wait.
what the true ruler here.
Are you following the orders of Altier?
Well, I have to. She's taller than me, but I more listen to Greenie than her. He's at least nice.
Yeah, those people are extremely evil.
Oh,
When she
jeez.
says Greenie,
Yeah, I just figured it
they
out.
don't put 2 and 2 together.
By any chance, do you mean the Green Knight?
Mm-hmm.
Jizzle's gonna nod yes.
Oh gosh, not him again.
While Nephrite still through the earring will repeat the 2 questions she said earlier. Is everything alright? What's going on? Where are you guys now?
Yeah, Null's gonna relay. We found a girl she claims to be friends with Razor, and apparently following orders from the Order is, and she seems to be on good terms with the Green Knight. Apparently,
Hold up. Back up. Rewind.
Yep, she was literally under the mound.
And she
Which I don't even
has
know how
the
she
same mark
survived.
as us.
Augment is already coming to you guys. Alish, do you want to stay here with the guard to gather more information about what the hey was going on, or do you want to meet up with the rest of the group to get more information from the little girl? Dragon?
Sorry about that.
Think.
You're good.
So at least I'll say I can stay with the guards and see what they can tell me. But it sounds like we're going to have a very serious commitment soon.
That I couldn't agree more. Where do you want to meet up so that way all of us can come back together, or do you want to just keep it through earrings?
Now that the threat is done to the town, we can do it through the earrings. I don't want to get too far away from you guys, though, so I'll try to be as brief and have this guard, contact as many other guards as possible and start the cleanup.
Okay. We'll be right around the corner. We'll be close by.
Okay.
And Nefre is going to meet up with the rest of the party, so please wait until one of the voices of reason is there.
So
I take some offense to that.
Uba does disappear.
And the aura is dropped after the mass healing.
So, any reaction to Ogden or no?
No reaction.
I think it'd be best if we talked these things out. Especially as much as I don't want to, I think it'd be best if we talk with you. And he's saying this to the little girl.
Why? You're trying to stop the natural thing from happening. Why should I listen to you?
Let me ask you this question. If it was natural, would you have had to force it to happen to others? Or even force it out of a hole in the sky that the gods themselves placed to make it so this didn't happen?
Well, what would you do if you've been kept in a cage for so long? Especially if there was no good reason to be in there in the first place.
But everything that comes at me from me, truth be told.
I was gonna raise his hand to just so that way it's stop talking, please. There are cages that even if you may seem free, you're still shackled to. Finding a way out of them is something that is a lifelong search. But even then, as long as you have people you can trust, that is something that is good. But to go against the natural order of things in the world, if the gods themselves didn't want this to happen, would they have gone out of their way to stop it if it was natural?
Gwen raises his hand.
He pretty much gives the, you have the floor, Quen.
And also, isn't it also important to hear both sides of the story? Instead of just one?
How can you hear both sides of the story if one side refuses to listen?
You are right on that. It usually needs both sides to be willing to communicate. But the world is very stubborn, as this racist king has very obviously shown.
Oh, yeah.
But putting the rightful king ruler will demolish that. I mean, that's what Azzy wants.
No, I'll ask. Dear child, who is Azzy?
Actually make a persuasion check, Nephrite.
Highly doubt that's gonna work, but...
Can I give her assistance in that, even though I'm not really close to her? I've been involved in this conversation. Okay. Can't blame me for trying.
Wait, Etiquette, did you say Azzy?
Yes, she was saying that's what Azzy wants. So I'm waiting on one of you guys to ask who's Azzy.
Well, Quan had the floor, so it was like I didn't want to interrupt him.
Net
Sorry.
right, please.
23.
Yay.
Gotta do one roll for her. As you the knight. Not the Green Knight, but the other knight.
Out of character question, would anyone in the castle at Boss, or even in Ogman's personal past, have that name that he might be able to connect the dots to that?
You, Ogman, no.
Can't blame me for trying.
Oh. By any chance, is it that knight with the black armor?
Possibly. Possibly not. I don't know. I'm not telling. Besides, I always see him without the armor. Really nice guy. Wants to help change the world so that King would be gone.
One way to put it.
Ahmed's gonna reach into his bag, pulling out a thing of rations in a non-threatening way, and I'm making sure that is blatantly obvious. Going to calmly walk a little bit forward, and in an offering way, offer her the food before, and giving everyone a look of, "Don't do anything."
Yeah, you gave her the look of don't do anything.
No,
And
I
she-
mean like
no,
to the
and she
group. I
ran.
said to the group. Oh.
She ran. You want me to go after her?
No.
No.
We got enough to worry about. We could have learned more, but
We already did. As he's a nickname, that could be very dangerous, but he's going to immediately tap his earring and get right a hold of Trellis.
I really hope we don't have to fight that little girl later on.
She's a part of the Order. I wouldn't be surprised. And he's just waiting on hold for Trellis to answer.
and crap, we didn't even learn what her name was.
You probably should have asked. Dang it.
That's my
Either
fault.
way,
Yeah.
what happened then is what happens. We'll learn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she probably wouldn't have even told us her name anyway.
Considering what we did to Razor, and she seemed to trust him.
To be fair, though, he did deserve it.
It takes a while
Oh.
until you hear from the other end. Yes.
Please,
You
for
got- you
love
got
of all
to-
that is-
You got to Atita that fast?
No, we had a
No.
little pit stop problem with a shambling mound. But anyways, though, we got a lead on another member of the Order.
Oh,
Only a
really?
nickname. We have two people that might be... One person that is high likelihood, one being a possibility. We have a... To simplify, he gives Charles the nickname, the position of knight, and the physical description of the child. And he makes sure that it's known that these are two separate people that he's mentioning.
A knight and a child.
Mm-hmm. We
Well,
just
that-
met with the child now, but she ran off.
That's not all. Apparently the child and Razor were partners, somewhat.
That's what I'm saying, possible order.
I see. That can be a little disturbing.
Agree. And the worst part is we didn't even learn her name.
Well, it's not like we can create a search warrant for, one little girl amongst many.
Agreed.
Mhm.
And who's to
Yeah.
say that was her true appearance either way? Who said she wasn't disguising herself with magic?
With a little girl like that, I somehow doubt it.
With a little girl like that, it's possible.
Or, as I'm saying, who's to say that wasn't some kind of magic disguise of an adult?
Or it could be just a child-sized vampire.
Wait, did you say... Wait, what's a vampire?
You don't
And-
want to know.
But, Trellis, is it possible for you to gather a lead just based off of that information alone?
For those two people?
You kind of hear over the mic of, "Are you crazy?"
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be able to based off of that little information. That's why I didn't ask, but... Still, though, you've been a great help to all of us. However, though, I just want to let you know on the leads we had. So I think don't quote me on this, but I'm hoping to convince everyone to continue our move on to Atina. Or are we going to be sticking around here for a bit in Iron Maw? And he's looking at everybody after he says that. Minus Elish, sadly.
Some of us are a little tapped. Maybe we should just... what time of day is it?
It is getting pretty close to evening.
I think we better turn in... Maybe it's best to turn in for the night so that we can be rested up for the rest of the... Hopefully we can make it to
Feline?
Feline by tomorrow afternoon.
Well... Alright.
Also,
And for most of us to regain our spells.
So, for now, we're looking at we're going to be staying in Iron Maw for the evening, and then sometime tomorrow we'll head out to Feline. But that also depends on the information we'll gather, thanks to Ali talking to the guards, on what the heck caused this mess.
but I wouldn't be surprised if... Let me put it this way. She said those green things were an ally of hers as well as Razor. I wouldn't be surprised if she could do much worse than a shambling mound and the other things. And Owen will immediately run off to go just help Alicia as best he can.
Wait, what's worse than a shambling mound?
You don't want to know. For now, let's just gather more information so that way we can figure out what the hay went on and what led to us finding out about the dryad, the mushrooms, and the shambling mound. And then we'll find a place to rest. Sound fair?
Bam. Mind if I
Okay.
head with
I'll
you?
let
now?
go.
Mind if I head with you,
Oh, I see.
Nephilim?
Okay, never mind.
We're
Sounds
all
like you're
going.
wanting to... Sounds like you're wanting to do some interrogation.
Not in that sense. We're just getting some information so that way we would understand what happened. And once we get that information,
to this point.
once we get that information, we can decide whether or not to continue our journey to Feline or try to help out or figure out what the hey the dryads were trying to look for here.
For all we know, they could have been looking for something that we kind of took out already.
It wouldn't hurt to double check.
Yeah.
Oh, let's not forget that we all need to have a group talk immediately after we gather more information about what exactly happened.
Yeah, Days is gonna head to the inn that stayed in the first time the group came here.
Okay, the inn is where.
The end's on the other side of the map, just downwards. I remember.
Yeah, I'll put an S on it to help you guys remember.
Quick reminder though, Ogman was never here, so he doesn't know where your inn is.
Nope, and
Same.
Speaking of the inn, one of us should tell Ogman where we're going. He wasn't here the last time.
I'll tag along with him and Elish. So
Thank you. Oh man.
I'm gonna go with them.
Thank you.
That's-
Lorelai, would you mind coming with me and Dazo and Quinn to the inn? I'll show you where it is so that way we can pay for all the rooms that we might need. And possible drinks for a couple of migraines and headaches.
Sure.
Honir, do you want to come with us or help with gathering information?
Well, from what I was taught back in Bill Caldura during my time with the Warriors Guild, interrogation has, well, a different meaning. And unless you want me, unless you want giblets everywhere, it's best I go to the tavern.
Very well. Follow me. And Nefra will lead the group to the inn.
Alright.
So in other words, out of character, just drag your character all the way to the S.
Uh-huh.
At the very bottom.
Yep. And we will deal with you guys in just a moment. As we travel back up to the other group with them talking to the guards.
Okay, I was not wanting to speak because I thought Dragon might want to say something first, but besides what we've seen here, what happened?
So I've learned that there was a warning about the attack. The nature of the warning was in question. So it delayed a response before the plants attacked. I was trying to ascertain what exactly was in question about the information.
Yep, sorry, I was busy with something else, but the guard says the warning came from a very unexpected source, and
I guess a small child?
no. And you hear the guard give a sigh and says, "Have any of you heard of the Black Claw Clan?"
The Black Claw Clan? Yes.
The warning came from one of their members.
Where are they now?
Right now they're being held up in our precinct.
Ogden
Yeah.
immediately, but where is your precinct?
Just a few blocks down. And as you do, you see this half-orc coming up going, "There you guys are." A lot of the guards are being posted at being attacked, and we'd like one of you to come back to file a report of what happened.
I'll go.
I'm coming too, because considering
As a
my dealings
soldier,
with them.
I believe I would be the most qualified to actually give a report that would be what they are looking for.
Yes.
And who
I think
are...
Elise would be-
Wait a minute. Weren't he looks at Null and Alicia and Cortana. Weren't you three involved with the Incubi incident?
From what I've been
Right.
told, and of them, yes, they were. But I would like to just talk with the Black Claw clan member. So if you can just have one of your guards lead me there, you can talk with them now.
Would you like me to come with you, Ogman?
Ogman looks like he wants to say yes, but in the end he shakes his head. There's something I need to do. If I need you, I'll let you know. And he gives the three of them the obvious wink, the wink of you'll know how I'll get in contact with you.
Right. So, until then, maybe we'll wait at the inn.
Yeah, one of you will have to come get me though. But Elise will probably leave me there because you also have business there.
There.
Yeah.
So.
You want me to go
Cortana-
too? You know how I can get information.
This is something I don't really think you're going to help too much, Cortana. Not that I mean this offensively, but it's something more personal than anything.
Alright, I'll go back to the inn and tell the others what's going on then.
Same here.
Make sure they don't get too drunk, though.
I certainly won't. Holger taught me that lesson. Ugh.
That's all out of character. That's all I have to say. So, does anyone else have anything to say in this situation?
Nope, I guess Null and Cortana will head to the inn with the rest of the party.
Yep. They will go and use... Right. You begin to follow this half-orc. I'm just doing this to save time. To the precinct. And I forgot that character. Moment. You get up there. Thank you. Yep. So you guys see the guard here, and this half-orc who is named Hick gives the special clearance to let you two pass.
Wait, did you say kick?
Hick.
Oh, hick. I thought you said kick.
Okay, I got the reference from How Do You Train Your Dragon.
No, I was just making a comparison on how to pronounce the name.
Oh.
Okay, so Hick is going to lead Augmen to where the person is, and Elise, you could just go to any desk to fill in a report if you want. Though you are going to get a couple of eyes looking at you saying, who the hell is this? Who is this random stranger just in here using our desks?
Do I need to leave any weapons here and such?
Wow, it's like you've done this before. But yes, all weapons here, please.
I don't really have much. Even then, I can't really be more. I will just put his. He's pretty much gonna put his bag on table itself. The guards are going to see the next thing because he still has Avalon out, and he's just gonna Avalon away. Like extra dimensional storage, Avalon away sort of idea.
As much as, we saw your sword being put in another dimension, can you please put it on the desk, please?
He'll just disappear if it gets more than 30 feet away from me. He'll do exactly that afterwards. And just summon it back, put it on the table.
Alright. So, Hick leads you into the prison cells where you come across a single orc woman with long braids in her hair, battle armor, couple of scars here and there on her arms and legs. And
Ogden would very obviously know her name. Well, actually, not obviously, but I would have an educated guess on who this is.
Oh, really? What do you think her name is?
I'm saying, like, via his history, would he know?
Here, I am going to... But yeah, you would know her as being Sonka, one of the fiercest warriors of the Black Claw clan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for you to get the name. Sonka. Quite surprised to see you behind bars. And he is speaking solely in Orcish now.
Yep, she looks up at you, and for the first time you kind of see a small surprise in her eyes, going, well, well, well. If it is a real brunt, then think you were alive after being away for so long.
Well, let's just say I managed to get my own way out. And survive.
You're always the quick one. Stupid, but quick.
So why warn this town? Why warn it of the impending calamity that it suffered?
Well, I figure if I warn them, they owe us a favor. Too bad it didn't work out this way.
Yes, too bad it didn't work out the way you intended it to. Sadly though, me and the group I'm with ended up cleaning up the problem.
Oh, you have a group?
Yeah, more of an acquaintanceship for now.
Is that what you call it? And how much does your new group fear to, give you much respect of your orders?
What orders? You know exactly as well as I did I was better at getting given orders. And again, he is speaking solely in Orcish this entire conversation so far.
Yep. And you kind of look to the right and you see the half-orc that's traveled with you, writing in the notes what you guys are saying in perfect common. Oh, come on, you're just traveling as a group and not leading them like your old man should? He would be so disappointed after hearing what you've become now.
Agnes starts laughing. Ugh. He never wanted me to be a leader. He'd rather turn me into a weapon. He wanted to keep his power all for himself, and he has, due to how terrifying he is.
Yes, and unfortunately that also led our clan to, let's just say, a few problems here and there. The shaman sent me since he thought I was the quickest to get a cry out for help, but look what this got me. Perfect frickin' world this is.
Cry for help. Is there something going on with the clan?
Yeah, you know those plants that, attacked here?
They're attacking the Blackwall clan camp, aren't they?
You could say that. We found a nice little home, too, a perfect place for our base, completely barren. But then, those plants attacked us, and we couldn't really escape. Except for me, of course.
So what? Everyone else is either dead, alive, what?
As of right now, they're captured. That's all. But we're not allowed to hunt. We're not allowed to go out. Pretty soon they might starve. And when they're starved, they get hangry. And guess who will take the blunt out of that?
Funk is gonna see a look of... It's pretty much the look of, do I go and be the... It's pretty much a case of, do I do this alone or do I ask my group for help? And Songa can tell that even if she got a nat 1 on insight. So her response to seeing that look?
You're thinking of going, aren't you?
Yes. But my question is, do I go alone on a suicide mission? Do I ask the group for help and end up revealing everything to them?
Well, you know everything about our clan and the even idea of companionship. As long as you're not mating, it's used as a weapon arm. But if you don't go ahead,
The innocent die. Even though some of them are guilty, it's the innocent that die.
or will die if the clan gets too angry.
He's gonna mutter an infernal. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. And that's why he mutters an infernal. I'm gonna see if this alliance, this companionship sort of idea of mine might be willing to help. However, though, I'm gonna have you remain here.
Hey, at least I get three free meals in prison. Gonna count myself lucky. As long as I remain on the sheet quotes good behavior, they should see no problem letting me out. But if I were you, I would be wary of your father. He's beginning a little unhinged, more than usual.
Yeah. That sadly does not surprise me, but and I have a feeling knowing him, with the might makes right, he won't even be willing to listen to a strategy on dealing with it.
Yeah. The word of warning if you do go through the woods. Beware of a little girl.
I think we just met her. She was the reason the town was under attack by all the vines and stuff.
Yes, she's in charge of it. I don't know how, but she pretty much got the entire forest to listen to her.
So it looks like my theory on her was right.
Yeah. Her name's Ophelia, if you can believe that.
We didn't know her name, so that's great information. Hopefully, and he's gonna head gestures up to this half-orc. Hopefully he takes that into account with the help you've been. So far, as well as your, even air quotes, good behavior, as you've said.
Let's just say you owe me after this, alright? You owe the clan.
Trust me. This is something I'm not gonna forget. Take care of yourself.
Hiatus. Cannot grow.
And Arwen repeats that and calmly walks off. Begins walking off.
Okay. And the orc is right behind you. You have to make sure you get out and you get your stuff back.
Yep,
And
that
you,
exactly.
Yep, and you hear Avalon going, "Thank you, I'm so bored."
Yeah. Let's just say we're even more boring talking. And he's going to step out and then go over to Elige. Not to the desk, but he's going to stand near the desk. Ready to go? Alright, give me a moment.
So it depends on whether they want this in triplicate or quadruplicate.
Oh my god, Twilight Sparkle.
He's going Triley Nanas. And I am not sorry for that.
I think it would be best if you gave it to them as much information as they're going to need. Trust me, I got information from the orc they have contained. And it's information that's really going to throw a wrench in our plans.
When hasn't something thrown a wrench in our plans?
Out of character, truth.
Yeah. Once you're done, I'll head out with you. So, Ogme is then going to go to the front room, like near the entrance, and then politely wait for Elige to finish before following him to the inn.
Yep, and as you're doing those reports, Elise, you look over and you see very sprightly gnome with curly hair going, "Ah, I remember you from the Incubi attack. Looks like you came and helped out this town again."
It was good fortune that brought us this direction to aid you.
Well, still, I'm very grateful, and you even took, a couple of jobs from some of my men. I'm not too sure whether to be happy about that or not.
So yeah, he'll finish filling out whatever copy he's on now. Like, you said she was gnomish?
Yep, he's gnome.
Alright, you'll actually greet him in Gnomish.
Ah, you know our language.
He'll say a phrase that would only be said between old friends in Highmore, in Gnomish.
Ah. Ah, you grew up there, huh? Yeah, that makes more sense. Happy little place, though I still prefer the bustle of a town.
I am doing my best to help the world while still remembering home.
Mm. Well, that's very smart of you, lad. Now, I know technically you just offered to help with the plants, and it's not an official award or anything, but let's just say this is a big thanks for everything. And he hands you a small pouch of gold. It's all I can do at the very last minute.
He lightly takes the gold and he'll tuck it away without even inspecting as to how much it is. It is appreciated.
You're very welcome.
A little bit.
But I hope to appreciate that for right now, though, because you are unofficial officers, that we will keep your names off the records.
Okay.
Right then. Have a good day, mysterious friend who just came to help.
Now I wish I was there, but oh well.
It's like saying, "Have a good day, stranger I've never seen before."
No,
Look
I'm
at
kind of
that
like
contract.
I'm kind of like that with like Izzy, like don't say you saw me. Okay, if we don't even know your name.
Got a contract though.
Yeah.